Hey Legacy community, it's Terramaster, and welcome to taking a break from speed dueling and going back into something I haven't done for a long time, which is an old TCG format replay, and continuing in chronological order. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yata format is next after what happened last time, which I'm pretty sure was Critter or Android, whatever. I think Android, we skipped around a little bit there, but we're mostly going in chronological order. Anyway, it's Yata format this time, focused around the legendary little bird Yata Garasu, and you'll definitely see him in this finals replay here. So we did have a tournament in November of 2020. That feels so weird to say that 2020 is the past, but we did. And that is the replay of the finals we have for you here. We have Paulo NS and Jonah1003. And as a guest, I had to find somebody who knew about the Yata format and who plays this format as well as other old TCG formats. So I have one of the best old TCG players we have. That's AJTBLS. What's up?
Hey, what's going on? Thank you very much for having me, Tara. Very excited to watch this match, and definitely I can attest to my experience playing the older formats. Yata Garasu format Yata format is actually my absolute favorite format of all of the formats in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm really excited to be here today.
All right, cool. That sounds awesome. And yeah, Yata Garasu format is definitely, I mean, just me looking at the card pool and the ban list and stuff, I'm shocked at how many like absolutely broken cards there are in this format, and I can pretty much guarantee that all of them are going to make an appearance. So without further ado,
tons of broken cards, and it's fun because it's available to both players. So let's see.
Let's see what happens here. All right, so we've got the Paper Gang coming in, letting Paulo go first, I assume.
Interesting 41 card deck by Jonah over there, but that doesn't really mean much.
Yeah,
in this format.
It doesn't mean much when you have both players opening Graceful Charity.
Look at these hands, just like monstrous hands on both sides.
Yeah, and right away we see
discards.
I was gonna say right away we see some of those broken cards. I already mentioned Graceful Charity. You see one of those absolutely busted cards, Mirage of Nightmare, in Jonah's hand.
Yes. You see Mirage of Nightmare accompanied next to the Mystical Space Typhoon, so
yeah.
Very, very possible to just draw 3-4 cards.
Yep. So I wonder if he's going to go for that, especially with the hand full of nothing but... Oh, and he picks up a hand destruction to top it off. That's great.
All right, so let's see what Jonah does here.
Yeah, of course you open with the hand
correct.
destruction. And
picks the Monster Reborn.
Yeah, I like that. Well, it was either that or right Geki, right?
Yeah, definitely. Either one of those two.
There's a Graceful from him. Oh my god, he picks up the Duel off the Graceful. Oh, he did not discard here.
Well, he's got a discard.
Yeah.
I hope that he does. I hope that...
Okay, he resolved his Delinquent Duo. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, alright, there
it took a second. But, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, okay, so slams down the Monster Reborn right away for the opponent's Jinzo. I like it, I guess. I mean, you don't know, like, we know obviously what's set, so I think in Jonah's perspective, it's probably the right play.
Yeah, it is. It's an aggressive start, and he discarded both his monsters for the Graceful, so it was either that or not having monster presence.
Yep.
But he's going to pop the Witch here.
Which takes Fiber Jar, and that's exactly what you should be taking in Paulo's shoes here. I completely agree.
And it's great because he took Fiber Jar before he even saw the Mirage of Nightmare. So he didn't even know that he was going to actually be putting back 4 more cards, or 3 more cards, I guess. Yeah.
What I think is weird, though, is that Jonah did not set the MST so that they could draw an extra card, because in draw phase they could just do it
that's
from
right.
the field. But...
That's right. Yeah, okay. He did lose a card. Yeah, you're right. So it's going to take...
Alright, so as we thought, and now Jonah knows that that's Fiber Jar set.
And he picks up
and
the right
what a top deck.
Yeah.
What a top deck for Regeki.
So that's not going to hard reset the game today.
No, they are going to be forced to play this one out with the game state. And Jonah's in a really, really good position here.
Yeah, especially after that top deck, MST, I mean, it's fine. He can destroy the rod, but that doesn't really do much. So he's just going to set
No. Okay, I agree with that. Just
at least, yeah, at least there's not much pressure coming in from Jonah as far as Paulo's concerned. But again, he does not get a good draw. You don't want to snatch steal a Witch of the Black Forest.
No, that's a pretty weak draw right now. Drop off, that's a weirder selection, but whatever.
It lets him keep getting in for 11, right? Every turn he just drops off this card. Well, there you go. That's actually pretty good.
I'm wondering why he doesn't just swing with the Cirque too. Like, you know, why don't you make it just 1400 instead of 11?
Yeah.
You know, you got 3 consecutive swings in at 1100. Much would be a lot better off at 14.
Also, do you see a reason why he's not setting the call? Is it just because of lack of a good target?
In this form, well, I mean, I guess, but I mean, in this format, you got to keep in mind there's like Harpy Feather Duster, right? So,
that's right. Okay.
Unlike in Goat format, like you can see your opponent committing to the board, you can be like, okay, you know, it's kind of safe for me to commit to the board too, because they're going to have to destroy all their own targets or their own spell traps using heavy.
That's right. That's right. This is why I need you here. I forgot Duster was in this format. Yeah.
Duster. You think of a broken card that's old, it's probably in the format.
There's another 1100 as this is. Oh, there you go. There's an out to the Witch.
There it is.
But that's probably going to get hit with that rod, isn't it?
This is going to get hit with ring, I hope. No attack?
He did not attack. That's interesting. Well, it's going to get hit with the ring anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So end phase ring for 19. Not within lethal range, and now that's a great top.
Picks up the Duster.
Okay, so now.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's
not a good idea at all.
No, that's not.
Now,
yeah,
that doesn't even make sense. Okay,
if he doesn't play that ring, he can probably survive another turn.
Well, yeah, definitely, actually, unless unless he has another monster in his hand, but you don't know that information. Like,
right,
ringing that Witch doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it doesn't, because it guarantees they're going to lose. So.
Yeah, they're going to search a monster and just lose. It's like sign yourself up to lose.
Yeah. Oh,
anyway, what happened here?
Look at that. We got Mirage and MST on the other side now.
Okay. All right, let's see. And then exactly right. That's how I was hoping to see. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but no, he's not.
So there we go.
Yeah.
No, you can't let him resolve that.
Does he confiscate the last card? What?
So it looks like the Book of Moon, he misclicked when he said it and just said, okay, I'm just going to leave it there. It's all right, I guess. Yeah, okay, so he swings with Donzalug, which is really dangerous because they run 3 tomatoes, right? So this tomato is like a really, really good card to have against Don. So let's see. But he does have the confiscation incoming, so not a bad play.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is going to take that tomato.
He has no choice. And double MST. That's a good play. Clears the board.
But Jinzo is not good right now.
No, kind of dead. And I like the set of Dawn. Not a lot of big beaters in this format, even though there's a whole bunch of broken cards.
Yeah.
1500 defense can go pretty far.
Although this is funny because Electric Snake could actually be a lot of fun if it gets triggered by Dawn.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to see that happen now.
I hope it does, but we'll see. Shuffle hand. Yeah, okay, that's only fair.
Oh, you got it. Yes. That's a pot of greed. Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
Okay, tributes for Jinzo, standard, and clears the
Dawn. He gave him pot of greed, but at least he took control of the board afterwards.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
So, I'm curious to why... This is actually a good read. I'm not sure if Jonah did this on purpose, but he chooses to set the tomato first before setting the fiber jar, because obviously this game state's unwinnable currently unless they top like a Dark Hole or a Geki. Right. It's very possible. But I think they debate the knock here, right?
Yeah.
So now the knock is gone.
Remind me, that knock has been face down for a long time. Like
Correct.
Jonah did not know that knock was there, right? He just read it.
No.
Okay.
No, that knock has been face down for a while though. So I don't know if he made a good read there or it was just like lucky guess, but that's a good play.
That is
I guess.
Good play. Yeah.
And then now he's basically like, okay, I'm going to lose anyways, so I might as well burn this book, give my opponent a -1. I'm going to lose if this jar doesn't resolve anyways, I mean. So I might as well burn the book and save the life points. And it looks like this jar is going to resolve.
Now the question is, if you know your opponent has a jar, do you want it to resolve on your turn or their turn?
You want it to resolve on your turn every time because while it's true your opponent now gets to draw to 6, the chances of you drawing like a hand control type card and just knowing what you're up against is much better than like drawing that extra card, because if I draw confiscation or if I draw duo, I go first. I have a huge advantage and I can also control the board, right?
Yeah.
So definitely you want to do it on your turn. And yeah, there's no reason to think that your opponent topped a jar here, so definitely swing with everything.
Yeah.
And it just sucks for Paulo here.
Yeah, it sucks that he used up his normal summon as well, so now he's got less initiative. And this is going to be a little annoying, so I'm just going to hit fast forward.
That was a mistake. A little gameplay mistake there because the tomato was banished. That should not come back with Fiber Jar, but I don't really think it's making that much of a difference.
There we go.
They caught it. There it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, well, sorry everybody had to sit through that, but now it's over.
So a hard reset, and what did he set there? Okay, TT.
Yeah, just TT. Did not set the mirror. I'm sure he would have liked to set the Reaper, but...
Yeah, he already wasted it. So Sangan set...
It's a drop-off.
I think you've got to put down the Imperial Order.
Yeah,
there it is.
He did.
Okay.
Oh, he drops off the Dawn. That's pretty good.
Drops off Dawn. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And there's the pot of greed.
There's the pot. That's interesting. They summoned first, but I guess you know what? Actually, I'm gonna take that back. That is actually smart because you can play Imperial Order, you could play like Solemn, and you'd force it.
Yeah, he's
you know you're gonna go Jinzo anyways. So that was a smart play. I take that back. And now the pot comes down. And
but Jinzo won't be able to get over this. And then it's probably gonna get snatched, stolen. Yep.
Snatched, and do you summon the tomato here, or do you I think that he should distribute his Reaper for Jinzo.
Reaper for Jinzo, yeah, because that's 48. Oh, but he doesn't.
No!
Oh, did he miss it? Did he miss it?
Oh, he didn't do it.
He didn't do the math.
Oh, what a misplay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's cool to resolve Reaper and not give your opponent 1,000 life points for snatch, but I mean,
because if you do that, because if you do that, it takes exactly MST to counter your lethal, right?
Exactly, and if they have Book of Moon, it's like, okay, whatever, I still get to keep monster here, and like I still get a -1.
Yeah.
All right, so now Dark Hole is going to be really, really strong.
Yep.
That's going to go.
That's going to get TT'd really fast.
Definitely gets TT'd.
That's going to.
All right, that should trigger the Imperial.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be down to 400
now
here, though.
Paulo. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, the Imperial can't obviously be paid for, and sets the snatch as the bluff and the witch. Okay, and
well, that's not going to be game.
No, not game.
he got the hard reset.
Goes to the Fiber Jar again, and I agree with it. Really far, really behind because of life points. So, I guess.
Yeah, interesting play here to just go ahead and use the snatch steal, because if the jar resolves, it's going to be gone anyway.
Yeah, I think this is smart.
But this all comes down to Paulo's draw, honestly.
Correct. And that's game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's game. All right, so Paulo finds a way to win that one, even though they had like lethal 3 turns ago. But you know what? But they won. So
yeah, I mean he was so far ahead at that point. It was just
It was really hard to blow.
Yeah, it was. Oh, there's a hand destruction to
gets hit
start.
with Sentry. What did he send there?
He sent the Mirage back. So.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely the smart choice.
Yeah.
Because they have the Imperial Order to do like a pretty cool resolution.
That is such a nasty start to go Sentry into Pottage Lead. In the Magician of Faith.
And then they set the Faith.
Yeah.
Smart, and ends the turn. So Paulo's going to need some help here. Going to swing with Elf. That's going to obviously take back the pot, I believe.
No, he
takes the Sentry.
Interesting, because now can't he just like set his whole hand? Or is he afraid to do that because of Duster? Well, he's not because of Order.
No, he has Imperial. Yeah, he has Imperial. So this is a weird... Okay, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. He has no MST to out IO. I don't know why he just used it anyways. That was weird, but okay, no problem.
Yeah, I would have happily let Serpent go back to the deck if that's what...
Like... No. I mean, like, why would Jonah use Forceful Sentry knowing that...
Oh, he's got Order?
Imperial, right? Yeah, because he just seen it in.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, maybe he thought that was the best card to bait it out rather than wait for something.
Yeah, you get it going.
Yeah.
Make him pay, I guess. All right.
What's the target with the Sangan? It's Tomato.
Seems okay. Seems good. You already have Serpent, so...
Yeah. I wonder if he starts Tomato crashing. He does. Okay.
All right, so this is a cool little spot. So Paulo's actually going to have to summon first.
Right. Chainlink 2. So the turn player is always Chainlink 1. That's why Jonah resolves last. There we go.
So this is going to go Tomato and Tomato again.
And yep. Probably going to see the third Tomato here from both sides.
Both players are thinning their deck, and now it's going to come down to the interesting choice. I think that... Okay, so that takes on, and then you're going to take Witch, I assume?
Yeah.
Or Witch is already gone?
Yeah. Well, he can't summon in defense, so he's got to spin that. There we go.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. Oh, that's a good drop off.
And this is almost enough damage for... What are the targets in the graveyard?
For
Reborn.
For what? For Reborn? Oh.
For Paulo?
I think it's literally just like, is it just 6 tomatoes and a Sangan? Yeah. So.
Yeah, because it's trying to do math. If he were to snatch and use a Reborn, it'd just be a little short for lethal.
Yeah.
So I don't mind keeping the Imperial up and not doing anything with them. And then now you just swing with Dawn happily.
Yeah, and take the card. Oh, but that's the worst one to hit.
1 in 6 chance.
Yeah, 1 in 6 chance of hitting a card that he's going to get back. And he decided not to take it.
What a crazy top. Mirror Force there, and yeah, chooses to leave the Serpent in the grave. Alright, so Mirror Force is live.
Now he might have lethal here if it wasn't for the Mirror Force.
Yeah, definitely lethal if no Mirror Force here. Chooses to pay for it. Okay, so that's a conservative play.
So he's just going to crash.
Interesting. Jonah doesn't use the Mirror Force there, which I find really interesting because not knowing Paulo's hand, you keep your elf alive, you can now attribute for Jinzo and just, start doing swings with it. But, okay, chooses to let the elf die, and that's fine.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. At a bare minimum, you can do elf attack and dawn attack for a card from hand, but...
Well, I guess now that change of... Well, no, you can't, because Imperial Order's up. I was going to say the change of heart, but...
Yeah, see, I mean, having dawn attack into a face down just does not feel good.
Oh, it doesn't feel good at all. I mean, at least you know all the tomatoes are gone. So now, say no more.
Got rid of the order.
Snatch.
Oh, this is an attempt to a double hand steal, but the Mirror Force is going to hit.
The Mirror Force is going to come in.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fine. I wonder if Jonah will ever remember his Serpent. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay. Now change your heart tribute for Jinzo.
Yeah. And then the Duster.
And the Duster.
And then the Duel.
Yeah. So This is going to be like a miracle if Paulo finds a way to come back here.
I mean, I think Fiber Jar would be the out, right? Oh my god.
Holy. Honestly, it's my first time watching this. The only out is Fiber Jar here. And
that's great. Alright, fast forward time. Okay. We're here. We made it.
What did he set there?
He set MST, Ring, and Imperial Order. And then Paulo started with
he set Imperial Order?
Yes, he did.
Why didn't he use it? That's weird. Okay, anyways.
Huh.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. That is weird. He's going to take 19 here, unless he rings it. He does. So he's taking 19 regardless. Okay.
Hard choice to ring it. Otherwise, your life points are just makes ring not usable. But really strange that they didn't IO. And Paulo decides to set their entire spell trap.
That's interesting.
After they're already staking. A little interesting there.
Oh, confiscation does not help right now.
No, it doesn't help. Let's see what happens here.
Probably Jinzo for game. Oh, Jinzo's back in the deck.
What?
Oops, I'm stupid.
But look at. Okay, look. Okay, there's the.
There it is. Exiled Force for game. Well, almost.
Exiled for 1,000. Okay.
Oh, the Koth, right.
All the haunted. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's it.
That's game. Well, that means it was Jonah who was undefeated. So we're actually not done here, because it's double elimination, so Jonah actually has to lose twice in order to be eliminated from the tournament. So let's just go right into match number 2. Look at that. Magic.
Extremely lucky, in my opinion, there for Paulo to come back and win, but anything can happen in that format.
Yeah, I mean, the format with Fiber Jar. It just goes to show you what Fiber Jar can do, right?
Yeah.
Turn the game on itself.
Chooses to set Dawn, and I like it. Again, that 1500 defense when Tomato's a staple at 3 can be really, really annoying. MST for MST.
Fair trade, and he does not take the bait. He's going to set the Tomato.
Alright.
Got a ring face down as well. But that's not going to do anything against this Jinzo. Oh, that's pretty good.
And it sucks for Paulo because that's a tomato.
Yeah.
But still the right play.
It's definitely still the right play.
However, Geki's just gonna. Oh, okay.
Now he wants that Jinzo for himself.
Yeah, and then you crash the tomato. That's a good play. I actually prefer that. Nice.
Yeah.
So Paulo again with their back against the wall, and let's see with the discard here. He's hoping that his Fiber Jar doesn't get hit.
Oh, he doesn't.
And it doesn't.
Yeah, that's. Are we gonna see Fiber Jar again?
So here you activate Mirage. You set Fiber exactly.
Okay.
It's still gonna resolve though.
Well,
if he it's gonna be lethal because they have Elf.
Yeah.
But I mean, like if you're.
Wait.
What?
No, that can't be right.
I don't get it.
Why would you not? I'm sorry. I think that has to be called a misplay there, right? Like, you can't...
I mean, that's just like... It's borderline... That's like one of the biggest misplays I've ever seen. I don't know. Like, there's just no calculator, no math. Like, I don't get it.
I don't get it
Jinzo's up.
Yeah, it's just forgetting the normal summon.
Okay, that is, like, beyond strange to me. So, yeah, Paulo gains 1,000.
Well, doesn't Mirage of Nightmare force him to discard here too? Like, it doesn't matter. They're all going back anyway. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, yeah, he should have to discard. But whatever. I guess they're not going through the motions.
Yeah, that was really weird though. This should be over. We should be in game 2. I don't feel good about it. Yeah.
No, that was like sus. But anyways.
It really was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Alright, I guess we're just going to pretend that didn't happen. We're going to take this game really seriously. And Paulo opens the most broken hand for being like the turn player, resolving the jar.
Yeah, for sure.
And
6
now
doesn't do
Paulo
anything.
knows
There's a
the
4.
entire hand. And Duo comes down. Cool. Nice.
Man, that's such a good... There's just so many like good top decks in this format too.
Oh yeah. And drop off comes down. Luckily for him, it's not like MST.
Yeah, and he did not get an MST either, so that Mirage is going to have the cost paid.
Okay, this is strange attacking. I guess there's not many 1,000 defense monsters to play, so yeah, you can swing with the Sangan first.
Yeah, I mean, with an empty hand, even if it's a Dawn, who cares, right?
Yeah. Alright. And Mirage, unfortunately for him, is he's going to have to discard 4 cards here.
He is, yeah. So we're randomly deciding what 4 cards. Okay, we got to keep the Pot of Greed, which is cool.
Yeah.
And you got the MST, which is great.
And the Imperial.
I'm surprised you didn't set the Imperial
too.
order.
What's going on over here?
I really don't know.
This is like the strangest thing ever. Okay, so he draws 3 instead of 4, and also doesn't have Imperial down to defend the Graceful Charity. This game's giving me like a borderline heart attack.
Hey, I don't play this format, and I'm still like not sure what's happening.
I just don't understand what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Call of the Haunted comes down. That's smart. Crash the Sangan.
Get a tomato and a tomato on both sides.
Okay, so I'd like to see Paulo set the tomato exactly. Okay.
Okay. And he sets the snatch of the creature swap. Sorry. There's the MST.
Right, that's right.
There's the graceful.
Art.
Yep.
Good discards as well. Okay. And this is going to be game.
This is going to be monster zone for Jinzo. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, like Jonah was trying to lose that game all duel, but he still found a way to come back.
Yeah.
All right. That's like the most bizarre game ever. Really happy to be watching it. It was enjoyable. So now we're into game 2. Paulo with their back against the wall, needing to win 2 straight.
Yeah.
Okay, so sets the MST and sets the Exile.
Did he just set Exile Force? What is going on?
Weird. Okay.
I mean,
exactly.
I guess the correct play would be to set nothing, no monster, but that's
100%.
He didn't want to do that for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So end phase MST. Okay.
It's a good hit, Mirror Force.
Yeah. So here, you could Geki, you could not, but I guess Geki's probably all right. You don't want to tribute in for Jinzo.
Yeah.
In this case, it's relevant.
And you have the Faith, so I mean, you can get the Geki back.
Use Imperial. There it is.
There it is. Okay. Thank you. Oh no, Chain.
There it is. Okay. Chain. That's fine. Jonah pays 800 still. And now you take
Geki.
Geki.
Although,
and you take
Heavy Storm without the Gemini Elf too here.
Yeah, and the ring. You can clear the whole board here.
Yeah.
So it's going to look like that Jonah's going to go down to just no cards at all.
Yeah, and then there's going to be a Call of the Haunted on Paulo's side, which is really not that good. So.
No. Yeah, but I mean, if you're Jonah, if you're Paulo, you like the situation. And that's good recognition.
Burn.
That's actually really smart because you might as well like make the Regeki look less valuable.
He held
it actually stopped.
Yeah.
Wow, it stopped Paulo from using his Regeki. That's probably one of the best plays that Jonah made all duel.
Yeah.
All right. Doesn't do anything because they know they have Geki. That's fine.
Interesting.
It's going to suck for him in this case because he has Duo, but he doesn't know that, so
he doesn't
can't hold that information. All right. Duo gets full value. Call of the Haunted now for Exiled. That seems good. Holding that Regeki and like basically saying, hey, you summon anything, it's gonna get Geki'd. So
yeah.
All right. Nice. That's a good play by Paulo.
Oh,
This is a much better game. DT is gonna come down here.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now we're top decking war. Set the MST, I assume. Nice.
Duo.
Use it. Oh my god.
I wonder if it would have been better to hit the Geki there.
Yeah, for sure, I think.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's rough.
All right, so Elf is just going to go to town for 19, and it's going to be up to Jonah to pop something.
Nope.
And that will do it. All right, we're on to game 3. That was really well played, in my opinion. Actually, by both players. That was a nice game.
Yeah, that was a good comeback for both players from whatever game 1 was.
Yeah. So what's set there? Just because it went a little fast.
Yeah, it is drop off and order. I missed it too. Yeah.
Okay. So drop off obviously used. All right.
So he's got to order this, right?
So he can order it here. Oh my God, he let him draw.
He let him draw. I don't.
Because what he could have done is he could have used Imperial in his standby, resolved it that he makes his opponent not draw, and he doesn't pay, and then use like Regeki after.
Right.
Because you can resolve your standby phase any which way you want. So, all right, whatever. A little bit of a misplay.
Yeah. But he does have a discard here.
Yeah, and it hits the Exile.
After a few bad dice rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the Exile does come through. A lot of damage. And now we're discarding for the 2 cards that was drawn. Serpent. Pick that Serpent back up. No.
Good. He does not pick the Serpent back up. And now he orders the Primo.
Paulo still needs to pay 800 for that.
That's right, he does.
Okay. Getting ignored. Gotta hope that 800 is not relevant.
Yeah, we really do. So there's the 700 paid, and there's the Fiber Jar resetting everything.
Okay, and also Jonah did summon.
Yeah, that's right. So I mean, for what we know, Paulo should be at 39. So let's see if that matters.
Yeah, Paulo should be at 39.
Let's just keep an eye on that as we're done resetting here. Pot of Greed is the perfect start, always.
No, can't
No,
summon.
he already normal. I hope he points that out. Oh my God, he didn't. Okay, so we're normal summoning twice.
Okay, so we normal summon twice. I mean, this is a huge hand for Paulo here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Duster,
Feather, clear it.
It's a knock.
Duster, knock, Yata. And now we start just going to town on the Yata. And I guess, like, it didn't make a difference that the opponent summoned in whatever weird way that was. Like, it wasn't... I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. No, I know.
It just gets knocked anyways, but whatever. What did he set there? That change of heart?
That is, yeah, that's change of heart. There's a Forceful Sentry. Oh, he's going to put back to the elf. Well, I guess either one is just as effective.
Live.
Yeah.
Whoa. What's the graveyard for Jonah?
It is Gemini.
Oh my God. If he used Monster Reborn to take away the elf...
Oh, that's right. There would be nothing left.
Okay. So, all those life points should be at 2,000.
Yeah, they should.
In this case.
They should be 100 after this attack. No attack.
No attack?
I guess he doesn't want it to get hit with anything.
Because Forest or...
But Raigeki's going to win the game here regardless.
Yeah, that is game. Yeah, the opponent's Yata locked, if anybody knows. Like, yes, like, they're only going to be at 4,000 life points. And, like, you know, obviously that's not game. But there's just nothing they can do to respond to Yata Garasu here. So it is going to be a Yata lock.
Yep.
And there's just no way of coming back. So,
I mean, in one way it's fitting.
Strange.
In one way it's fitting that the Yata format ended with a Yata lock. So.
Yeah, absolutely bizarre game 1 and game 3. But yeah. I guess, I mean, congratulations to Paulo. Really hard to win a tournament like that. that was an interesting series of events in those duels.
Yeah, it really was. A lot of, like, the top deck Fiber Jar especially, I think that's going to be one that sticks out, and that's going to be something to remember for a long time. But,
yeah, that made him a champion. Without that top, specifically that top, they don't win.
Yeah, it's literally 1 out of whatever it was at that point, like 20-something cards.
Crazier. If it's like, okay, you top the Fiber Jar, but that doesn't mean you win. It just means you have an opportunity to get back in the duel. So a lot of things had to happen.
A lot of things
for Paulo to win for people who watch this, you just witnessed someone win the lottery, in my opinion. So congratulations to Paulo.
Yeah. Congratulations to Paulo, and that was Yata format. So like I said in the beginning, a lot of busted cards, but like you saw, it can also be a lot of fun to play because, like AJ said, both players have access to the busted cards. So, you know, you get to play Mirage of Nightmare just as much as your opponent does, and that can be a lot of fun to play cards like that as well every now and then. So if you haven't tried Yata format, I would recommend that you go for it. It's a lot of fun. It's very like basic Yu-Gi-Oh kind of to me, in that it's a lot of like very, very powerful individual cards rather than like, you know, you got your what happened later on, which is archetypes and things like cards that combo together so much. It's just that the cards are just good on their own, and you just kind of put those cards together and do what you can.
Completely agree. That's really good analysis, and this format is a lot of fun. I encourage everyone to try it.
Yep. All right, guys, that's Yata format, and there's actually going to be a vampire format some point not too far away in the future, because we had a tournament for that as well, and that has actually been concluded. So I will see you for that one if you watch for the old TCG stuff. As for the speed duels, that'll probably be back on real quick. Anyway, guys, Terra Master and AJ out.